Hi, thank you for stopping by. What can we get for you today?
Hi, can I get a grande iced vanilla latte? Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Rusty red on her shoulder, I was cleaning her shoe when it clicked on the trot over in the bright morning dew. We brushed and we braided dandelions and chewed. It was a mutual arrangement we both saw into. Can she walk in the fire? Can she run in the rain? Can she make it up the mountainside? Can she make it down again? I have often wondered if she'll go and jump the fence. Will she keep on moving onward or stay in what could have been? Broke my arm in December, we were running for the thrill. You turned in the canyon to the snowbank where I fell.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Madison. Today's vlog is a very exciting, emotional, just like I'm all over the place this week with emotions because this is going to be the last week of school vlog. As you guys saw, walking into the building, walking into my classroom, things are looking a lot different right now. I've been spending the last few days, last week, packing up my classroom. It's really bittersweet coming to the end of the year. Obviously, I'm excited and ready for something new and just like new beginnings, but I'm also, you know, still emotional over the fact that I am leaving the classroom and I don't know when or if I'll be returning to the classroom. If you're new here and you are wondering what I'm talking about, wondering why I'm leaving, I have a video where I explain everything. It's just like a sit down chat video. So I will leave that right here. If you guys have any questions, I probably answered them in that video. But yeah, I'm excited to vlog this week just because I know you guys love the first and the last week of school vlogs. They're really fun because it's just full of a lot of fun activities. And honestly, this last week of school is going to be super laid back, super chill, very fun. We've already just had like the most relaxing day. We've still been getting a little bit of work done here and there, obviously, but most of it has just been like hanging out, and we're gonna have like a movie day tomorrow. We're meeting with our reading buddies the next day and just going to really enjoy these last few days together since it'll be my last days with them. My kids do know that I'm leaving. They don't know that I'm not teaching next year just because their little brains wouldn't be able to comprehend why, but they do know I'm moving to St. Louis, so they are all pretty emotional over that as well. Even more emotional than I would say my last group of kiddos, my class last year was. I think just because they know that I'm not going to be at the school next year for them to see in the hallways, so that's always really hard for them. So just trying to soak up these last few days together as a class. I am just kind of like chilling out needing some quiet time because I think since it's the end of the year, the kids are just like going nuts, which is understandable, but it makes for a really long week because pretty much they're like out of school mode. They're just going crazy all day, every day. So when it comes to lunch breaks, I'm like, I need some quiet time. Today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. You guys already know I've talked about Skillshare a million times, but I love, love, love Skillshare. It's an online learning community. They have thousands and thousands of different classes that you can take, ranging from certain skill levels like photography or video editing or gardening or just more creative fields to broad fields like how to get started on YouTube, how to start a business, more like entrepreneurship type videos. I know it's about to be summer break. I know a lot of teachers follow me, and this is a great time to start something new, learn a new hobby, learn a new skill, or just kind of like get creative with something else besides teaching or besides your day job. They have classes for personal growth and discovery, or maybe you want to up-level your business or your side hustle that you have, or maybe you're just looking for a little bit of downtime, a little bit of me time, and you just want to like relax. And honestly, sometimes it's like self-care, because you are doing something for yourself, something that you're interested in, something that inspires you, something that interests you. As someone who is currently trying to make a transition to a more like self-employed route, entrepreneurship, just a more creative career, that can be really scary, and sometimes it is so helpful to learn from other people who have done the same thing. I already took a class called Finding Fulfillment, Using Pivots to Power Your Creative Career by Emma Gannon, and now I'm kind of moving on to a class by Sonia Razula, I think I'm saying her name right, and it's called Start Your Creative Career. So they just give a lot of advice on how to start, where to start, kind of like building that confidence within yourself to start that creative career and not that normal 9-to-5 pathway. So I really love just learning from other people who have done the same thing and who have a lot of like advice for me that inspires me personally and helps me have the confidence within myself, because I've seen other people do it and I know it's possible. So for me, this is just like a different way to kind of unwind and relax. Skillshare is ad-free, so you don't have ads breaking up your videos. You have new premium content that is uploaded every single week, so there's always new videos coming out. I'm sure that you can find something within the thousands that you're interested in, but if you can't, don't worry, there's new ones coming out every single week. And their entire catalog is now available in subtitles in Spanish, French, Portuguese, and German for all of my international friends out there. Skillshare is offering a huge deal. They're offering the first 1,000 people to click the link down in the description box below to get 1 month free of Skillshare. It's such an awesome deal because that gives you a lot of time to take as many classes as you want to take, because you take it at your own pace, at your own time. So click that link down below if you guys are interested, and let me know what classes you sign up for so we can take some together. All right, I'm gonna eat my lunch. I brought some sushi for lunch today, you guys. I'm literally living out of a box basically at home. I have 2 weeks worth of clothes that have been just sitting on my floor. The only furniture I have at home right now is a bed and a TV. Not even kidding. We have no food because we packed up our like pantry and our fridge and everything. So I've literally just been living on like day-to-day meals. My favorite thing lately is going to Walmart or Schnucks or like whatever grocery store you have and getting just like sushi like this. I need to take attendance, but just getting sushi like this, and I just bring, or I buy like 2 or 3 packs and bring them for lunch every day. It's super easy and simple, and I love sushi. So I'm gonna sit down and eat my sushi. Well, I smashed that, but now I am in the process, you guys, of selling a bunch of stuff in my classroom. So I'm about to go meet a lady to sell my mini fridge to, because guys, I just don't need it in the new house. I already dragged it all the way from over there, but now I'm realizing I'm gonna need some help to bring this outside. So I think I'm gonna go recruit some help from like some 5th graders across the hall and see if they can help me bring this to a lady outside. It just honestly feels so bare in the classroom right now. Like we have nothing left. I left that up there just because we've been doing morning meeting in the mornings, and I didn't want to take that down quite yet, but pretty much everything else is gone. And also, believe me, I really was planning on doing like a take down my classroom vlog. I feel like I made one of those last year. If I did, and if you're in the mood to watch that, I'll try to find it and link it. But the thing is, I love to use my kids, my students, to help me take down my classroom, because it's like having 20 little minions to help you, and I obviously cannot film them and I don't want their faces in it, so it would just be really hard to get clips whenever I have like 20 little 7-year-olds running around taking stuff down my walls and stuff. Sorry, I'm sure you can hear the craziness in the hallway right now. So yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get any clips. I really love watching those videos, like setting up classrooms and taking down classrooms. They're so satisfying. But last Thursday, we spent a lot of the day, honestly. I just like designate jobs to kids. Like I'll just say, okay, you 3 go take down that bulletin board, you 3 go take down that one, and they just like go nuts. They love it though. They kept asking for more, like what else can we do? So trust me, I'm not torturing them. They love it. They ask to help. So yeah, that's why I didn't get any clips of that stuff, but this is kind of the finished project. We had that Miss Campbell bulletin board there. I had lights around here. I'm still like keeping points and stuff. Just remember, I used to have my Cricut vinyl. Now I need to figure out a way to clean that. Like I said, I'm going to take this off the last day of school. This was our student objectives. I took the hand washing station down. I took down all the decor on here. My tapestry fell down a while ago. All the decor that was back here is gone. Our math and ELA bulletin boards. We boxed up all the books. I'm actually selling this bench just because it's so big and it's a hassle to move, so I found some lady that wants to buy it. but packed up all my books. Am I a genius or am I a genius? I just put tape running down to the bottom so that we can move it without these coming out. And then over here, we just have all the boxes, which honestly, I thought it would take way more boxes to pack up this classroom, but it really didn't. This has like a lot of my supplies and stuff, but I kept a bunch of stuff in the cabinets for the next teacher, just that would help her out that I didn't want to take with me. But of course I took all my like dry erase boards, 10 frame set. I have a bunch of stuff that came from my previous classroom in here, books, lots and lots of books, book bins, we're just gonna carry those. A lot of this stuff came from like my desk, just more like office stuff, so that's pretty much it though. I'm honestly giving away a lot of stuff to like teachers in my building. I'm giving away books. I'm gonna be giving away that table and like these little book bins. I think I'm gonna be keeping these two, not fully decided yet, but I think I'm still gonna keep them, but honestly, I'm trying to get rid of a lot of stuff.
Why?
Sorry I didn't get many clips today, you guys. It was honestly a really hard day. I said that it started off kind of chill, but let's just say it's hard to maintain a group of kids that are ready for summer. I honestly probably spent more time yelling today than anything, so I am ready. I am so ready for summer. But I'm vlogging in the car because I'm on the way out of school. There's a lot of stop and go traffic right now, but I'm on the way out of school, heading to Orange Theory. My class is at 3:15 and it's 2:55, so I literally am going to barely be making it there on time, and I still need to run in and change. So I'm kind of in a hurry, but I am honestly, I just didn't have the best day, so I need something that's just gonna like get my mind off of it. I just want to go work out, leave it all at the gym, and just like sweat it out because it was a hard day. You would think the last week would be full of like rainbows and butterflies and everyone's just like happy and I don't know, you would think it would just be all fun, and I wish it was, but I feel like this has been one of the hardest days we've had in a while just because everyone is so checked out, and I feel like I'm checked out, so it doesn't help because I'm just over it. And I'm just over the behaviors and over yelling and over repeating myself, and if you're a teacher, you get it. Like, it's what we do all day every day. So we tried to watch a movie today, but honestly it's not as relaxing as it sounds. I feel like kids nowadays have the attention span of a fly, so they cannot sit down and watch movies. They just want to talk the entire time or get up and play the entire time. Sorry, someone's honking behind me. But yeah, so honestly I was hoping today would be more fun and like relaxing and chill, but it was not. So I'm excited to just go like sweat it out. I'm gonna go home, shower, and just like decompress. I'm probably just gonna like sit in bed and just like sit in silence for the rest of the night because that's what I need, and I just need to like remind myself it's temporary, to remember the positives of the day, otherwise I will go crazy, and just remember there's only 3 more days, literally 3 more days. I can do this. Endorphins can do wonderful things for the body, you guys. I literally feel 10 times better. I was feeling so down, as you could probably tell. Whenever I left school, I just like was not having it, and I just like wanted to cry, honestly, in the car at home just because it was such a hard day. Like, every part of me just wants to have this like super easy breezy fun week with my kids since it's my last few days with them. So I just get like really frustrated and really hard on myself when it's not going how I want it to go. So that's why I left just like really upset about it. But I feel like I got it out of my system. I ran it out of my system, sweated it out of my system, and I'm feeling a lot better. I'm home and I'm like putting things into perspective that things aren't always going to be perfect whenever you have a classroom full of kids. It's just the way it is, so I'm learning to deal with it. I had a really good workout at Orange Theory. Today we did incline on the treadmill again. If you guys watched my last vlog, we did incline on the treadmill last time too, but I didn't know that it's May mayhem, so every single class in the month of May is like extremely hard. So today we did treadmill, like I said, rowing, and then a lot of like legs today. So my legs are gonna be super sore tomorrow, but I have not been that good, you guys, about being in the gym and like being consistent. I thought for the month of May I really would, just because we have our cruise coming up, and I was like super excited just to like get fit. But it's really hard to stay in shape and in the gym whenever you are moving to a new city because every single weekend has been occupied with like moving, which I will say has kept me active. Like I've been lifting a lot of boxes, moving a lot of stuff in and out of our house, which has kept me busy, but I have not been consistent. So that's something I really want to get more consistent with over summer, because for me, that's something that I've noticed whenever I'm neglecting it, it really hurts my mental health, and I find myself like down in the dumps when I'm not working out consistently and when I'm eating bad. And I just noticed like I have like such better energy whenever I work out and eat clean, and I just like feel so much better about myself. So that's something I really just want to kind of get more in a routine of, is staying consistent working out and eating better, as life can be really hard sometimes. And when you go through really tough like transitions in life or just tough stages of life, that's the most important time to be taking care of your mental health. And for me, like the only way that I have a healthy mental health is if I'm taking care of my physical health too. So I just want to be an advocate for that more on my channel. But I'm not kidding you guys, I literally have my bed and a TV stand in our bedroom. That is all that's left. We have packed up everything in our new house. Like we are pretty much all moved in. Kyle and I actually stayed at our new house for the first night a couple nights ago, and it just felt like we were home. So it's really, really hard for me to be here in Columbia because I feel like this is not my home anymore. Everything's packed up, everything's gone. I just have clothes for this week laid out on the floor, and that's literally it. So everything is already all moved in. We are just waiting. This Thursday after school, my parents are bringing a U-Haul down for us to get the TV and our bed, and then we have a grill downstairs that we still need to bring home, just like the bigger things that we haven't grabbed yet. So I'm really excited for this weekend because this is the first weekend that we'll be like fully moved in. We've already had most of our stuff in the house the last week or two, and we've stayed the night in the house already, but we haven't been like 100% fully moved in yet because we have still had some stuff here in Columbia. So this weekend is when we're like checking out of our apartment in Columbia. We're like deep cleaning the apartment, getting everything out of here, and fully checking out. So leaving the keys, never coming back. That's my goal at least. I really want to move in and just like be done with the moving process. This has been like the longest moving process of my life, you guys. But it's time to sit back and relax because I've had a long day and I'm like, I just need to chill out for a little bit. So I put a pizza in the oven and I'm going to watch some Grey's Anatomy. If you guys follow me on Instagram, if you don't, follow me because I'm always talking to you guys over there. But I was talking to you guys the other day about Grey's and how Kyle and I restarted it. I watched it in college, but he's never seen it, so we restarted it and we're already almost on season 7. Like we're so obsessed with it. So it's so fun watching it through Kyle's eyes because he's never seen it before. So all like the really good episodes, if you know, you know, I've been like watching his reaction to everything that happens, and it's so funny. But okay, I'm gonna go eat some pizza and just honestly just have like a super chill night.
Good morning. Thank you for stopping by. What can I get for you today?
Actually had such an awesome day, you guys. Like 10 times better than yesterday. I think yesterday was just a Monday. By the way, I need to address, I am wearing this jacket every single day, and every clip you guys see me in like 2 weeks because I packed up all my clothes and I literally have like a select few outfits to pick from, and I only kept one jacket since they're like big, and a jean jacket goes with everything. So yes, I have literally been wearing this every single day, but I don't care. It's the cutest, coziest jacket that I have. But yeah, today has been an awesome day, like huge improvement from yesterday. And we did some really fun activities this morning. I kind of showed some clips, I think, but I just had this idea because we've been in like a time boot camp the last couple weeks, because the last couple weeks of school I really like to focus on things that either we haven't learned that we really need to before 3rd grade, or things that we just need like refreshers on, things that I feel like we didn't really like nail down earlier in the year. And one of those things is time. Last year I realized that we really needed more practice with time. This year, same thing, because the unit is just so short, and with time it just takes a lot of practice. It's not like it's really hard to learn, it's just something that takes a lot of practice, especially with little second graders because there's just a lot to learn in a small amount of time. No pun intended. And so today what we did was we had some practice with our little clocks. As you guys saw, our school provides those for us, which I'm really grateful for because they're super helpful when learning time. And basically I had them practice with a partner, and I put times up on the board that they had to practice, and then they had to come and beat the boss level, which was me. I would call back 1 or 2 people at a time to my back table, and I would give them a bunch of times that they had to show me on their clock, and if they got all of them correctly, then they could move on to iPad time, which is like games, and they could play math games on their iPad. So it was kind of fun for them because they had to like beat the boss level, which was me. And so they actually did really good. It made me really happy because I felt like last year I left feeling like I should have done more with time because it's just so important for them to know in 3rd grade, and I felt like they didn't have a full grasp on it, or like I didn't feel like every student had a full grasp on it. But this year I feel like every single student in this room could tell time and could show me time if I asked them to show me. So that just made me feel really good and started our day off on a really positive note, and they really enjoyed it because it was kind of like challenging yet still fun for them. Then the second half of our day we did a compliment chain, which is just a really fun end of the year activity. As you guys will see in the clips here, I gave them a list of different words to use to compliment someone else. We talked about what a compliment is, what it means to be complimented, how good compliments make you feel, and each person wrote a compliment to another student in the class, and they chose someone that wasn't their best friend. I said choose someone maybe you haven't talked to much this year, or that you meant to give a compliment to that you haven't this year, something that has stood out to you about that person. So they have a list of words to choose from. They got these little notes, little envelopes. They wrote their compliment, and then I stapled it together, as you guys will see, and I will give those out on the last day of school. And it's just something to make you feel like all warm and fuzzy inside, because it's just so sweet seeing like the nice things that kids have to say about each other. And honestly, it can go one of 2 ways when you do this. Some kids will be like, no, like I don't want to write something nice. But today they were in a really good mood, so they were all in the mood to write like nice, warm, loving things. So as you can see, a lot of my kids wrote really sweet things, and it always helps giving them a list of words and adjectives to choose from. Otherwise they'll just write like, you are nice. And so it helps giving them words that sound a little bit better than just nice. So yeah, we've just had the best day. And then after we did that, we went to Mrs. Kellogg's class, Kathy Kellogg on YouTube. I'll put her username right here. She teaches at my same school. We're best friends, and we are buddy classrooms this year. So her 4th graders and my 2nd graders team up every now and then. And oh my gosh, guys, it was so much fun. Last week we had them working on All About Me slides. So they're buddies, they got together and just made a Google slide, like a slideshow, and they came up with a whole slideshow about them, their favorite food, their favorite hobbies, facts about them. And then today we presented it in front of the whole class, and it was the cutest thing. I wish I could have recorded it. Like Kathy will tell you, it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. They stood up in front of the classroom, they're all nervous, and they just like talked about themselves, which we haven't done many presentations in 2nd grade. It's just a little advanced for them doing like Google Slides and presentations. It's definitely more like 3rd grade, 4th grade level. So I was really happy that they got that experience with the older kids, because now I felt like they were so much more confident after that, and they'll be able to take on more presentations next year. But today was just so much fun. I really hope things don't go south because you guys know how the second half of a school day can go. But they're at lunch right now. They have PE, which is their favorite special. We're gonna come back, and we were gonna do an extra recess today as their like surprise of the day. I was doing something fun every day. Yesterday was movie day. Today we're gonna do an extra recess. Tomorrow we have our student teacher from the beginning of the year. My kids love him to death, and they haven't seen him in months. He's coming back to surprise my kiddos, and they don't know it. He's gonna come at the second half of the day. And then Thursday is our last day of school. So that's it, that's the sitch. Just talked for like 5 minutes straight. I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing my voice, but just wanted to update you guys. I hope that was in focus the whole time. But yeah, I'm about to sit down and eat my lunch. I'll talk to you soon. Overall, today was a good day. Our surprise at the end of the day was that they got an extra recess, so we went outside for like a 20-minute extra recess at the end of the day, and I just cannot believe we have 1.5 days left. Like tomorrow is our last full day of school. I feel like I still haven't like processed it, and whenever I'm like waving goodbye to the kids at the end of the last day, I feel like it's gonna hit me. I have an Orange Theory class at 4:30, so I'm gonna go home, change, and then head back out. Good morning, you guys. Happy Wednesday. I did not come on and vlog last night because this is the week of May 24th, and yesterday was the elementary school shooting at Robb Elementary in Texas, and I just didn't feel like anything I had to say about anything else was important or necessary. I'm sure you have heard this news by now, and I mean, I'm so devastated, and for some reason I feel like this one has hit me harder and just made me come to the realization of how scary our world is. And I mean, it's not only because of the fact that I'm a teacher. Of course, being a teacher, you know, makes it a little bit more personal, because you can only imagine it being you in that situation or being your students in that situation. But just the fact of it being little kids at all, just elementary age kids, is unfathomable, and I just can't even wrap my head around it, to be honest. I'm just like at a loss for words, to be honest. I wish I had something better to say. I was up all night last night just reading articles and watching the news and listening to a bunch of people speak out about it, and I am so glad people are speaking out and demanding change and demanding that there has to be something that is done, because this cannot keep happening in our world. I posted on my story last night a post that I saw on the Public Citizen page. It says, today is the 144th day of 2022, and the shooting at Robb Elementary was the 212th mass shooting of 2022. Gun violence is a public health crisis. We are in a crisis, and if you're one of those people that think it's not happening just because you don't see every single one on the news, it's happening. And that's why yesterday, the Robb Elementary shooting, it's really just opened my eyes, because that's not the only one that's happened this year. It still would have been too much if that was the only one that's happened this year, and it's not. I just can't even imagine what the parents are going through of those children, and it's just heartbreaking. Just walking into school today, I would be lying if, and I know teachers all over would be lying if they said they're not thinking about an evacuation plan. I mean, what if that's you? What if that's your students, your class? And how would you deal with that situation? And I've thought about that many, many times before. Those teachers, those students did the exact same lockdown drills that we do every year, multiple times a year. And there was security on that school campus. There were police officers there, supposedly. And they take all the same precautions that we take here. There are a lot of horrible, horrible things that happen in this world, but to me, shooting innocent children, babies, is the most unthinkable, horrible thing that another human could do in this world. So I just wanted to take today and just not vlog about anything else, and just kind of take like a moment of a moment of silence for those families and what they're going through. And I don't feel comfortable talking about anything else today. Not my coffee order, what I got from Starbucks, like what I'm wearing, like nothing matters at the end of the day. When I was sitting in bed last night, I'm like, literally nothing, everything we worry about on a daily basis doesn't even matter. There are people going through such horrible things, and like I can't even imagine the fear and the trauma those other students in the school went through that they're now facing. It's just one day later, and all of them woke up this morning with that trauma and the memories from yesterday, and I just can't even imagine having to deal with that for the rest of your life. So I need to go into school, which is also unthinkable, and I just want to make today a happy day for my kids, and I feel bad. Even I wish I could like scrap this whole vlog because I feel bad that I was even complaining in the beginning of the vlog about being tired and having a bad day with my kids. Like, there's so much more going on, and I just need to be grateful for any time with my kids, and I'm so sorry for even making it seem like I had it bad in the beginning. So I'm going to go inside and just love on my kids today and just enjoy my day, because I get to enjoy my day today, and I don't want to take that for granted. So I'm just going to kind of take today off of vlogging, of talking about anything else, and I hope that this gives you guys today to think about it too, so we can all think about it, because it's not something that we should forget about the next day. It's something we need to be thinking about every single day of our lives, because those people did not deserve that. Morning. It is the last day of school today. I can't even believe I am saying that, you guys. This is just like so surreal. I feel like the school year just started. It always happens at the end of the school year. You feel like it went by in the blink of an eye, but then throughout the school year, it's like the days go by slow. Wow, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe I'm making this vlog. This is the craziest day. I have been full of emotion since I woke up this morning, of just like disbelief, and I just feel like this is so surreal. I know I'm gonna look back and just really have fond memories of these days, no matter how hard the days were. I am just all over the place today, if I'm honest, you guys. I'm excited, I am so happy, I am so sad. It's so bittersweet, and I just cannot wait to love on my kiddos today. We have a half day today, so it's gonna go by super fast. I already know we are going to do nothing but just hang out and love on each other. We're gonna color, draw, we're gonna have dance parties, we're gonna eat popsicles, we're gonna go outside if it stops raining. Super gloomy day today, but that's okay. We'll have indoor recess if we need to, and we're just gonna have fun today and just soak up this last day together. Decided to dress kind of cute, but you know, dresses are always like actually the most comfortable thing. So just wearing this cute little slip dress with a little tank top under it. It's cold outside, which is sad because it's supposed to be our first day of summer break. Sandals, pale as always, but don't worry, going on a cruise, gonna fix that in a week. Got my nails done yesterday, cute little blue tips. I thought it'd be cute for our cruise. Something summery, I don't know. As you guys saw, I just found lazy hack. Just go on Google and search things that you want to put up on the board instead of like having to make them yourself. So happy last day of second grade was already a image on Google, so that worked out perfectly for me. I'm going to turn on some fun like kids music, maybe like the Encanto soundtrack or something like that, so they can come in to like loud fun music, this sign, and we're just gonna have the best day. If you guys have been following me for the last 2 years, you know this was my first real classroom, my first classroom that I've had as a full-time teacher, and it's just super bittersweet seeing it so empty, because I spent so much time setting it up and decorating it, and now it's time to leave. My parents are coming today at the end of the school day. They're bringing a big ol' U-Haul, and we are packing all of this up. After they come to school and grab all of my classroom stuff, we're heading back to our apartment for the last time and grabbing all of the last things that we've had at the house. If you guys are new here, me and my boyfriend, we're moving to St. Louis, and we've been spending the entire month of May packing up and moving slowly, 1 weekend at a time. So this is like the final weekend to move our stuff out, and it's just been like the most exciting process, but we are ready. We're ready to get out of Columbia. We're ready to move into our new house and settle into our new hometown. And yeah, there's just a lot of big things coming up. So definitely stay tuned for more moving vlogs and all of those type of like organize with me videos, decorate with me videos will be coming very, very soon. And subscribe if you're not already. All right, guys, my kids will be here any minute, so I'm gonna go let them in.
Make me cry.
And that's a wrap, you guys. It is the end of an era, and honestly, I just had like a moment leaving the school, and I'm still just feeling so many emotions. Today was such a surreal day. I feel like I was just trying to soak up every single moment so much because it was a half day, so we didn't have very much time together. And you know, just walking them all out and hugging them. And I feel like last year whenever I said goodbye to my kids, it was like so rushed. I was like, bye, 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 you know, get on your buses, and then I was sad. But today I had like a moment with all of them in the classroom and just thanked them for everything and told them how much I love them and how much they mean to me, and everyone was really emotional, but it was a really good moment. And my parents just came. We loaded up the U-Haul. My classroom is empty. Turned in my keys. All I have is my whistle. I'm gonna take my lanyard off for the last time. And that's that. I am no longer a teacher. Feels so weird to say. I feel like it's been my identity for years and years. Even when I was in college, I was saying, I'm going to school to be a teacher. I'm gonna be a teacher, gonna be a teacher. And then I was a teacher. And now I'm not. And now I'm just Madison. And now I'm going on with my life and starting something new. And who knows, I might be back in the classroom in a year and a half from now. You really never know. I don't have all the answers. I know everyone is asking me for answers, and will you be back in the classroom? Are you going to teach again? I don't know. I really don't know. They were asking me that when I was walking out, and I said I don't know. And right now that's just gonna have to do. All I know is what my next step is, and I'm just going to take it one day, 1 month at a time. And to me, as long as I'm happy, I will just continue doing whatever makes me the happiest. And I think all of you guys should do the same, no matter what that is, no matter what anybody else thinks about it, no matter what anybody in your family thinks about it, what your friends think about it, what the outside world is telling you you should or shouldn't do. Always do what brings you the most happiness and brings you the most joy, because at the end of the day, that's what matters. I wanted to thank you guys. I know this is not like my last video by any means. I have so much to come, so much to share with you guys, so much to show you guys, and so much more outside of teaching that I want to share with you guys. And I am so excited for the future and for the future of this channel. If you're a teacher, I urge you to stay and stick with me, and this page will always be a place for teachers to come to, and I will always be an advocate for teachers. I will always be a teacher at heart, and I will always have such love for the field and the classroom, and I still want to share all that I've learned. I will never stop talking about teaching and never stop talking to teachers and helping teachers, and this page will always reflect that. But I cannot wait to also just share more with you guys. And yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for being along for this journey over the last few years. I have loved sharing it all with you guys. Like, I truly don't think I would have enjoyed it as much if I didn't get to have this supportive platform and have this to look forward to every single day. Just creating videos for you guys, talking to you guys every day has brought me so much joy, and it really helped on the hard days. And just being able to record the last 2 years of my life to look back on is the best decision I've ever made. And it's just been a whirlwind, but an amazing last 2 years. And I'm so grateful for all of you. And here's to the future, new beginnings, and having you guys along with me for this wild ride of life. I'll see you guys in my next video.